teachings and life story about Tulku Urgyen Rinpoche, which is my first teacher. I was very, very fortunate because I just being born, there's a father and there's a teacher. I don't have to look for a teacher. Oh, I have father, where's my teacher? Who's my teacher? Any connection with this, or maybe any connection with this guy, or maybe that guy. How should I choose my teacher? And many people, they told me, oh, you have to choose teacher. I cannot. I don't have this worry, yeah. So I'm very fortunate. I have meant for teacher. First, my teacher is Tulku Urgyen Rinpoche, which is my father. And second, my important teacher is Salji Rinpoche. And third is His Eminence Daisit Rinpoche. And the fourth is Nyushil Khen Rinpoche. And for me, equal. Four of them. It's my main teacher. And it's a really benefit for me. And first, my teacher is Tulku Urgyen Rinpoche. And he's great teacher. Great enlightened master, and he's so kind. His voice is very soft. Yeah, he used to call me Ane. When I was around 9 years old, I began to learn meditation from my father, and he was so kind, and he's giving this profound teaching. I am very fortunate to receive all these profound teachings, and he gave very simple way, with example, with story. He's not using difficult terminology, Try to use colloquial, language terminology, and his teaching style is more kind of like what we call pit instruction at the point, not like study style, essence, definitions, characteristic of the phenomena, and how many of them, how many, and what is the right, and so many, not like that. It's more like practice teaching at the point, and how to apply, how to practice. And mainly he teach nature of mind practice, like union of Mahamudra and Dzogchen. Dzogchen is from Nyingmapa, Mahamudra is from Kajupa. But of course Mahamudra, even in Nyingmapa, Gelugpa, Sajapa, and Dzogchen also, even in Kajupa also, but mainly emphasize Kajupa as Mahamudra, and main emphasis of the Nyingmapa is Dzogchen, Mahaati. And when he teach to the public, and he teach, the style of his teaching is what we call 4 dharmas of the Kamboba. He teach like one by one. The first is to tame your mind, to guide your mind to the Dharma, Lochosotowa. And second, your mind guide to the path, Cholamdotowa. And third is the path is guide to the Lochocholam Lamtrubasa. Third is eliminate the illusion, delusion of the path. Last is the illusion transform into wisdom. It's four teachings. But men emphasize about practice in natural mind. And for example, when I was 9, 10, 11, for 3 years I spent time with him, and I was in Najukomba. Now I'm here in Kathmandu, and behind, maybe left side of behind here, this side is Najukomba. And this is very nice. Up on the mountain, not top of the mountain, like here. And you can see whole Kathmandu Valley. And it's inside the trees. There's nunnery there, many nuns there. They also do practice prayers also. And I receive teaching from him. Normally we receive teaching after dinner. Everybody finished, then he kept teaching. And sometimes he kept teaching morning also, after breakfast. In between this, we have to practice also, meditate. And he will give me homework, and sometimes he teach group all of together. Sometimes personal student, me and some other, private. And we give homework, and we do homework. And after a few days later, we have to report and ask any question. So nice. And my father also spent a lot of time in the retreat, in the Tibet, Central Tibet, and even Tulku. And after he come to Nepal, Kathmandu, he do many retreats. And this retreat is very important.